Last weekend, conference of the parties.
Where is the Minister of Water? Where is the Ministry of Health? You guys, two ministries should be collaborating now because clean water, protecting against diseases that overlaps with the Ministry of Health. Minister of Water, that you must be leading as to how you can mobilize.
As a matter of fact, they could even get the tablets to put in the water to get the water clean, you know.
Clean.
Mm-hmm. And none of that is being done. I say to myself, say, these people are government officials. These people say they are trained. These people said that they're qualified. And me not have my degree because me drop out of school, but me have common sense. If it is that it is survival mode, Ishmael and Perry, we are in survival mode. Shouldn't it therefore there be that you look at the basic things that humans need to survive?
Basic, the 5 basic needs. Not some, not 5. Not 5 we have.
So if you look at the basic needs, access to water, access to food, access to shelter. Those 3 basic ones, the government should be able to provide them. Who score, Ishmael? Ishmael, them say somebody score.
Them say somebody score?
Hey, go to.
I hope for Jamaica.
Lord Jesus.
Who scored?
I don't see that. Hold on, wait.
Me not see that yet.
Wait.
Who
breaking
scored?
news? Wait. So you get
Them
people
say
who
no.
we not see that.
Them say no.
No, the post we hit.
Oh Lord Jesus, why no want me forget?
Guys, we can't give you a heart attack. Oh, fix it, Jesus.
Where you coming from?
Dearly. Me nervous bad, ladies and gentlemen. Come now, Jamaica. Come.
And then Christoph is saying the government will help bury the animals killed during the passage of Melissa. How am I going to find those animals in those waters?
Lord have mercy.
You know, hear the word that him say him going to help to bury the animals. Remember, so most of those animals have been decomposed to the point of. So, boy, I call Orlando. Hey, the prodigal son has returned.
My brothers, how are you?
The prodigal son has returned.
No, I never went anywhere. It's been too much, man, Andre. It's very hard it's very hard to see the devastation. It's hard. Yeah? But I'm calling because yourself and Brother Perry and Ishmael is onto a very good point. What they are doing is that they intend, and people have to understand, they intend not to spend most of these aid. They don't intend to spend it.
So they plan to do.
So they plan to rely on the cat bond, which maybe is going to be injected in some of the budget.
Yes.
But if you look at where the real issue is, and by the way, right, the entire Westmoreland, Hanover, and those 4 parishes that are at ground zero. If the government doesn't declare a disaster zone in those parishes, do you know what happens? The parish councils are not empowered to act. Yeah?
Yes.
And that is why, and I'm saying it is so crazy that the Prime Minister would have declared a disaster zone in Jamaica when only 6 parishes is obviously affected. And he's doing it because people need to go back to the Disaster Management Act. What happens in this Disaster Management Act is that if he declares a disaster zone in the parish, in non-attack.
Oh.
It is the Odpem and the mayor and the parish. Remember, each parish has what it's called, the PDC, the Parish Disaster Committees. So those committees now would be the ones that would in fact be used to channel the aid. What do you think can bring Odpem in office?
Yes, explain that.
Now, understand that under the disaster management, the Prime Minister has no power. It is Odpem and the Ministry of Local Government, Community Development, but more so Odpem. When he moved in order to have access to the aid and to what Odpem is having, he has to put it in his office.
Yeah.
So him and Desmond needs to come explain why have they moved Odpem into it. It's not
no good reason.
It's not creating
no
anything.
good reason.
Nothing you do. So what's
no
good
good
reason? Idea of putting it there? No,
No.
not to me. What is the grand idea of putting it there? Huh? So it makes no sense.
Mm.
It makes no sense.
Yeah, you are
Government
onto something.
shelter,
You know, you are
we
onto
need to get
something,
the
head
people
boy.
some shelter. It is crazy what is happening. And no, you're telling me if Ghana donated 200 hours today, what's gonna happen tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
Right? We will never get to the 150 that has been destroyed.
Never.
Mm.
So we need to really look at the response is poor, and it's not being critical because it's disaster, but the response is poor. It is very poor.
21 days after that is 3 weeks, you
And
know.
we have not even had a national cleanup.
My God.
Repeat that, head boy.
Find it.
Yeah,
We
say
have
it
not
again.
had a national cleanup after 21 days. But not only that, you have places in South St. James, right? And they're being very political towards the MP in South St. James. Yeah? That
Likewise
is so,
likewise
in
Zulika Jess.
yes. And it is a very shameful thing what is happening. The people in Welcome Hall, in Mount Town, in some parts are cut off.
Garlands.
Garlands cut off, they don't have no access. The road block.
Remember,
Anyway,
I said so me reach up on Nikki when me pass Cambridge and then for go past Stonehenge, you know.
uh-huh.
Oh, I reach up at Stonehenge, me at Stonehenge or Stonehenge. Me said to myself, Ishmael and Perry, it was after 10 o'clock in the night, me reach at
You went on
Stonehenge.
the wrong road.
Hey,
Yeah,
no.
the
Oh,
block, the
cross
block
the
off road with
river,
the
the
water
seven
in the
rivers,
middle.
and them places to go.
Yes, yes.
Oh
Me
man.
say,
Anyway, teacher,
Ishmael, when I see that,
keep up the good work as I know I'm going to allow you and the team to continue. And by the way, I haven't been calling midday, but I want to comment, Perry has been doing a very good job. Very good
Blessings.
job.
Blessings.
Very good job. Yeah,
Blessings, man.
yeah.
all right, blessings no head boy. And don't be a stranger too long now. Only remember, head boy always come call. But I want to commend Grace Hamilton.
Yes.
I want to commend Grace Hamilton. I really want to commend her for the work she's doing. It is dynamic work, powerful work. I want to commend everyone. Small, medium term, large scale for the work you're doing. For the work you're doing. And I'm going to say, I want to commend my little team for the global impact, the national impact they're having across Jamaica. I don't care how small you are. I don't care how large you are. You know, the Bible says little is much when God is in
When
it.
God is in it.
Yes.
And I've been on the streets and I've seen that majority of these people, Ishmael and Perry, they're really not in it for the long haul. People are wondering, little miss, why is it that I'm going out so often?
Mm-mm.
One day less I go out is more people hungry.
Mm-mm.
One day more I go out is one family eating or having an opportunity to get clothing on their backs. So I'm going to do, there is something that people must remember. I'm first a patriotic Jamaican.
Yes.
So before God and all mankind, before God. So I remember my national pledge and I remember my national anthem. And I tell people all the time, Barry and Ishmael, I could have taken up and gone to other opportunities across the globe. People
That's
say,
true.
migrate to Canada. The Canadian people never wanted me to come home. People say, Andre, marry this, or Andre, we can put you through this and that. And I said, no, I'm going home. I am going home. Jamaica needs to be rescued from those piranhas who have decided to nyam Jamaica alive. And that's why when we do this mission, it is to open the people's eyes. It's to show them that we love them and we care for them. So as much as Claudette burn out and Andre burn out, sometimes I can't even feel my foot bottom. Me just do it. Me just do it. Me just do it. You understand me I say? Me just do it. Me just do it. You remember the paradoxical prayer, Ishmael? Do good anyway and do good every day. And with the persecution that I will get, I will do it. So Jamaica students, we're keeping this mission alive. If you want to
We have
donate
to.
your water, I just $10. If you want, gather up your friends in your community or at your workplace or at your church, you can reach out to me. You can reach out to me and we do our part. I know a lot of people want to send barrels. I don't have the money to clear the barrels. But if you want to send the money and clear the barrels, we will accommodate those barrels.
That's right.
People need food.
Ah,
But
yeah, tell you.
so there's something that I wanted to touch on, Perry.
Yeah.
The president of the JTA came out and he sounded the alarm about how many teachers was impacted. And this is to continue on the point of schools reopening. Let us listen to him.
We are looking at in excess of 5,000 of our teachers
who have been
impacted.
displaced. Wow.
5,000 with at least 2,500 of them being severely impacted.
Yeah.
And
Let's have a total population of how many?
we have some 24,000 teachers across the island. But it's significant, really. We have seen pictures of homes just flattened, decimated. People just looking up in the ceiling. You know, they have lost everything. And let's bear this in mind: our teachers are not really getting a lot of in terms of their salary, and so they will struggle to build homes, their home. And then for Melissa to just come and tear that away. There's a teacher, for example, 6 years, single parent, 2 kids, put on the roof. Finished putting on the roof about 3 weeks before Melissa came. That is gone. And
you know, I hear these stories, Mr. Prezi, and sometimes we think of teachers as teachers and we don't think of teachers as people. And I hear the debate really has been more around what happens to the students who have CSEC and CAPE and PEP and how do we prevent the learning loss and get them ready? And I don't think many of us stop to think that the vehicles through which they learn are the teachers. And if they are not okay, then the kids can't be okay.
And that's where we need to get at. We need to have that conversation. It's difficult. We want, and the JT is not against reopening schools. We've never been. For us, the priority must be psychosocial support for members. I mean, Simone, when you go out there and you see
I've seen it,
our
it's
teachers,
traumatic.
they are suffering. When you go into schools and you see, for example, principals that have spent decades building an institution and then it's just flattened. It is heart-rendering. I mean, it breaks you.
I know the guidance and counseling unit did some counseling work with the teachers that are in the zones of special operations, and they rolled that out. In terms of, you have mentioned psychosocial initiatives, online support, crisis leadership training. Have those programs already been designed, and what would the rollout be?
Actually, we're partnering with our international partners, AFT, Education International. They have done extensive work in crisis-prone areas, whether it is in Ukraine or any of those areas, for example. They are now tailoring that sort of program for us. We have been having extensive discussions with them. So that will be rolled out in very short order. We believe as well that crisis leadership, there are gaps within the education sector. And I've done extensive research on crisis leadership, but there are major gaps in leadership as it relates to crisis leadership and what should happen during a crisis. Those are things that we are looking to plug because it will help us to recover. And not only recover, but being able to become more resilient as we deal with more crises in the future.
Yes. No, but I would add, man, Them give the goal. Them set score.
Me a wait
No
to
man, it's
see.
offside. It's offside. It's offside. It's offside. It's offside.
Jesus.
It's offside. It's offside. You're not for yourself. It's offside.
No, because
offside.
the something still I say 1-0.
No man, it's offside. It's offside. It's offside. You don't need to worry. It's
Mighty
offside.
God of Daniel. Come on, Jamaica. Can we just spam? Can we just spam the chat in some Jamaica flag again? We so talk about the teachers.
We love drama, you know. So
we so talk about it. Put some Jamaica flag again, ladies and gentlemen. Breathe a word of prayer over your nation, over your country.
Jamaica, very afraid down this side.
Oh, but in all seriousness, Ishmael, a lot of persons when they think about the country being negatively impacted by Hurricane Melissa, they oftentimes just think about the regular civilians.
Yes,
but you have to bear in mind that a lot of teachers, a lot of police officers, a lot of soldiers, a lot of firefighters, a lot of persons were affected by Hurricane Melissa. And now the teachers are at a crossroads. They're at a crossroads.
Which is, and that goes back to the point. How you want to open back schools and almost 5,000 teachers were affected?
Yeah.
Who going to teach the classes then?
Who are going to teach them? You understand? How are you going to facilitate these teachers and students?
Better than that, man. Better than absolutely no. That don't make no sense. So my thing is, the government needs to do. They need to understand what is really happening in the country and adjust. You can't just say. I mean, I understand that schools must, schools must be very open, but half of the country and half of the schools, Magati states, many of those schools are destroyed.
Yeah.
How are we going to, how are we going to have schools? Yes, I understand the temporary things in terms of a physical space, but there are practitioners, there are educational practitioners in terms of the teachers, the administration, So help me to understand how it don't make sense, Perry. It don't make sense. Are you really just saying, all right, so
what measures are put in place
and just keep back and just start back school again? You will understand, but this is an existential issue. And under normal circumstances, it wouldn't be like this. So come on, man. Do better, man. Do better.
Yeah, Westwood High. Many other schools.
5,000 teachers in Western Jamaica is a lot, Yeah. It's a lot. When the amount of teachers that estimatedly that are registered with JTA is about 20 or 25,000. No, man, come on, man. Do better, man. Do better. Do better, please.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm saying tonight, let us first roll out a plan to help our teachers. And again, not just teachers. Yes, the JTA president came out, but many other associations and organizations representing different career groups. They have been and they've been saying, hey, we understand the urge to go back to normal. We understand the urge to get things back on track. But we cannot act as if we were not just hit by a category 5 hurricane and our homes are flat and and many
Yeah,
schools are
come
now
on,
null.
man. Come on, man.
So what are the plans that are in place to rehabilitate the teachers, the doctors, the police officers, all those persons who were affected before we say, hey, let's go back to normal? And I think it's a bit insensitive. You know, it's a bit insensitive for persons to just say, oh, school must come back and things like that. Who are going to teach the children? Who are going to facilitate the children? If you think about it, those 5,000 teachers, think about the many students that are attached to one of those teachers. You understand what I'm saying? Just think about the many students who are affected when those 5,000 teachers are unavailable to operate. So it's very and that's why I ask myself the question: do we really believe that the government is doing enough? You know, JLP supporters, Israel, they're going to come out and say, oh, give the government grace. 1 p.m. the government
Yeah,
do
come
what
on.
they can. And I'm like, this is not about, let's stop trying making it seem as if we're being political. A lot of persons are going to say, oh, the JTA president a PMP. What if he's a PMP supporter? He has a right to support who he wants to support. But the reality that is he represents teachers. And from where he sits, he sees where a lot of his teachers were affected severely by Melissa. And he's saying, listen, help the teachers so that we can help the students.
Stay tuned for more PDTV News Evening Highlights. Remember to show your support. Comment, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.